Have you guys seen the interview that Carlos Fernandez's mother did? You guys need to stay and watch.
That on Friday, you had to call the police, and you wanted to push charges. And I know that your family, as yesterday were saying, had they taken him. Probably Carlos will still be here.
Yeah, because Friday, for exact times, at 9:20, we're at the apartment. Me and my two best friends and her 2-year-old daughter, and my other friend's pregnant, and then at 9:53, at 10, I'm supposed to pick up the girls, and at 9:53, their dad calls me and he just tells me that, he's like, are you on your way? And, I'm like, yeah, I'll go right now. And he just tells me like, no, I'm just gonna go, I'm already by your apartment. I'm gonna stop by, and I was like, I guess. So I told my friends, y'all just come out there with me so he doesn't cause a scene or anything. And, so they go out there with me, and man, by the time I know it, like one of my daughters gets off, he's already off, locked the gun back, running like towards like inside my apartment, and I'm just trying to stop him, and that's like right in front of the doors where he assaulted me and like just grabbed me and like pushed me down. And so I don't remember when my friends were, they're not gonna hit him, so they're just standing there, calling their husbands to, get over there. And he's in there throwing everything around, trying to look for, somebody else in there. And I'm just yelling at him like, get out, and man, when he he's waving the gun around and everything. And so he ends up he has a friend with him. I call my stepdad, my friends have their husbands there, and then for me just to call the cops, bro, and then they tell me that they're getting everything I'm talking about, and for the ladies just over and over asking me like like what happened, and I keep telling her. And then there's another cop that comes along, and he's asking questions, and he's like, the gun was clocked back. He's like, he had it in his hand and he assaulted you at the same time, right? And I told him yes. And he's like, man, that's aggravated assault. And then she's just there still with her notepad, just writing down. And he tells her like, I'm gonna go get something from her, like her vehicle, I don't know. And she turns on and tells him like, no, it's expired. And so he just came back and he's like, okay. And she's still there just writing down like, and then I told her like, he has my gun, that's my gun that I just got in January back from the Webster Police Department from the case he just finished. And then I told her, my front window doesn't lock at all. Like he knows that, that's how, if we lock our keys and we'll get in that way, like I'll get in that way or whatever. And so he just, I'm assuming that's what he did, because I was gone that whole day. And so when I seen him jump out of the truck with that gun, I knew it was already mine, because he can't even get one. And she's just like, I told her, like, can we at least file like a report, that it's stolen? And she's like, no, we don't have no evidence that he actually went in there and took your gun. And I'm just like, girl, like, I don't know. I honestly, like, this could have been avoided, but the cop was so careless and just was so, I don't know if she was just too lazy to write a whole, report about it or what. She didn't give me she didn't give me a copy of the report. She didn't give me like a pamphlet about domestic violence. She didn't give me anything. So, we're all left there like so confused, and just, he did send me messages right after, telling me that he was gonna come back and everything, but he never did. But
And would he threaten you? Did he ever threaten you that he would kill you or kill?
He told me that he would kill the guy. He and it's still on. Like I still have it. It's screenshot and everything. And he told me exactly. He's like, I'm gonna pull up, and he's like, I'm gonna kill that nigga. That's what he told me.
Okay, so he was jealous that you were seeing someone else with some guy.
Yeah. But honestly, like I'm not even sure, because he knew about him for months, so, and he never gave me that problem. But that same day that that I filed income tax and I told him I'm doing income tax, he just wrote me bet. And then he came to pick up the girls at the location. I wasn't even outside. It was my son and my daughters, and they were out there waiting with them. And he just came, picked them up, took them home, or I don't even know where he took them, to be honest. He took them, We made arrangements that at 10 o'clock that night I'd pick him up. He took him about 5:30, and yeah, like that same night when I did the taxes, that's the same night he came back to my apartment and dropped the girls off and like pulled the gun out. And I honestly think that's what made him furious, just because when we broke up 2 years ago, you know, I claimed my daughter, the one that he would claim, and it messed him up there. So, you know, I feel like he was really just hoping to get a cut off of that. So for me to tell him I'm doing my taxes and knowing that he wasn't even involved, I feel like that really set him off. And then on top of that, like me having him blocked on everything, just on my contact, and there's an app called Nextdoor, and I had him blocked there too. My son had him blocked on his phone, and